Welcome to the Fiscal Diet.
Have you ever looked at your bank account just a week or two after payday and wondered, where did all my money go? You're not alone. Millions of Americans, including many with good-paying jobs, experience the same frustration every single month. The surprising truth is that earning more money doesn't automatically mean you'll have more money left over. Many people believe that a higher salary is the answer to financial stress. While income certainly matters, it's only one piece of the puzzle. Every month, countless households earn respectable incomes but still find themselves counting the days until the next paycheck. This isn't always because they're irresponsible or bad with money. More often, it's the result of dozens of small financial decisions, rising living costs, and expenses that quietly grow over time. Think about your last payday. Seeing that deposit hit your bank account probably felt reassuring. For a moment, everything seemed under control. Then the bills started arriving. Rent or mortgage payments, utility bills, insurance premiums, phone plans, internet service, car payments, groceries, streaming subscriptions. Before long, a large portion of your income had already been committed. Then come the less obvious expenses. A coffee on the way to work. Lunch ordered because you're busy. An online purchase that seemed like a bargain. A few rideshare trips instead of driving. Small purchases like these rarely seem significant on their own, but together they can quietly consume hundreds of dollars every month. This is where many people fall into what financial experts sometimes call the paycheck cycle. Money comes in, money immediately goes out, and very little remains to build savings or invest for the future. Even if you receive a raise, your spending often rises alongside your income. This phenomenon, sometimes called lifestyle inflation, happens when increased earnings are matched by increased expenses, leaving your financial position largely unchanged. Imagine receiving a $5,000 annual raise. Instead of strengthening your savings, you upgrade your car, move into a more expensive apartment, subscribe to additional services, or begin dining out more frequently. Individually, these choices may seem reasonable. Collectively, they can absorb nearly every extra pound you earn. Another important factor is automation. Many recurring payments happen without us actively noticing them. Monthly subscriptions renew automatically. Insurance premiums are deducted electronically. Membership fees continue even if we rarely use the service. Because these payments happen in the background, they become almost invisible. We stop questioning whether they're still providing value. At the same time, inflation has made everyday life more expensive. Groceries, fuel, utilities, housing, and healthcare have all become more costly in recent years. Even if your salary has increased, those raises may not fully keep pace with higher prices. As a result, your purchasing power may not be improving as much as you expect. Credit cards can also make the situation more complicated. They offer convenience and flexibility, but they can blur the line between what you can afford today and what you're borrowing from tomorrow. Carrying a balance means paying interest, and those interest charges reduce the amount of future income available for your actual needs. The encouraging news is that understanding where your paycheck goes is the first step toward changing the pattern. Financial improvement doesn't always require earning a six-figure salary or making dramatic sacrifices. Often, it begins with recognizing the hidden habits and systems that quietly drain your income month after month. The first step toward keeping more of your paycheck is surprisingly simple. Know exactly where it goes. Many people estimate their monthly spending, but very few actually track it. That small difference matters. When you write down every expense for just 1 month, patterns begin to appear. You might discover you're spending far more on food delivery, convenience purchases, or subscriptions than you ever realized. A useful way to think about your spending is to separate it into 3 categories: essentials, goals, and lifestyle choices. Essentials include housing, utilities, groceries, transportation, insurance, and other unavoidable costs. Goals include saving for emergencies, investing for retirement, or paying down debt. Lifestyle choices are the things that make life enjoyable: entertainment, hobbies, dining out, travel, and impulse purchases. None of these are inherently bad, but when lifestyle spending consistently crowds out your financial goals, your paycheck starts disappearing without building your future. One habit that can make a remarkable difference is paying yourself first. Instead of waiting to see what's left at the end of the month, move a portion of your income into savings as soon as your paycheck arrives. Even a modest amount transferred automatically can grow into a meaningful emergency fund over time. When saving becomes automatic, you're less tempted to spend money simply because it's sitting in your current account. Another powerful strategy is to review your recurring monthly expenses at least twice a year. Ask yourself a few simple questions. Do I still use this subscription? Am I paying for features I don't need? Could I negotiate a better insurance rate? Is there a more affordable mobile phone plan available? These reviews don't take long, but they can uncover savings that continue month after month. Housing and transportation deserve special attention because they often represent the largest portions of a household budget. While it's tempting to buy the biggest home or newest vehicle your income allows, those decisions affect your finances for years. Choosing a home or car that comfortably fits your budget instead of stretching it gives you more flexibility when unexpected expenses arise. Speaking of unexpected expenses, they're not really unexpected at all. Car repairs, medical bills, home maintenance, birthdays, holidays, and annual insurance premiums happen eventually. The surprise isn't that they occur, it's that many people don't prepare for them. Creating small savings categories for predictable expenses helps prevent these costs from turning into credit card debt when they arrive. It's also worth paying attention to emotional spending. We all make purchases based on how we feel. Stress after a difficult day at work, boredom on a quiet weekend, or excitement during a major sale can encourage spending that has little to do with actual need. Retailers understand this psychology extremely well. Limited-time offers, flash sales, and personalized online recommendations are designed to encourage quick decisions before we have time to think them through. One simple technique is to introduce a waiting period before making non-essential purchases. If you see something you want, leave it in your online shopping basket for 24 hours, or even longer for larger purchases. Quite often, the initial excitement fades, and you realize you didn't really need it after all. This small pause can save hundreds, if not thousands, over the course of a year. Another overlooked factor is comparing ourselves to other people. Social media makes it seem as though everyone is taking luxury holidays, driving expensive cars, or renovating beautiful homes. But what we see online is usually a highlight reel, not a complete financial picture. Trying to match someone else's lifestyle can quietly pull your finances off course. Your financial success should be measured by your own progress, not by appearances. Remember that increasing your income is valuable, but keeping more of what you earn is equally important. A person earning a moderate salary who saves and invests consistently may build far more wealth than someone with a much higher income who spends nearly everything they make. Financial stability isn't determined only by your paycheck. It's determined by the gap between what you earn and what you spend. Imagine the impact of making just a few improvements: canceling subscriptions you no longer use, cooking at home one extra day each week, negotiating a lower insurance premium, avoiding unnecessary interest charges by paying off credit card balances, redirecting those savings into an emergency fund or investment account. None of these changes are dramatic on their own, but together they can transform your financial position over time. The goal isn't to stop enjoying life or to feel guilty every time you spend money. Your paycheck should support the life you want to live. The key is making sure your spending reflects your priorities rather than habits you never intended to create. Every dollar you keep working for your future is a decision that gives you more freedom later. If your paycheck seems to disappear every month, don't assume you're failing. Start by understanding where your money goes, identify the expenses that truly matter, and make small, consistent adjustments. Financial progress rarely happens overnight, but month after month, those small improvements can add up to something much bigger. Your next paycheck doesn't have to disappear the way the last one did. The choices you make today can help ensure that more of your hard-earned money stays where it belongs, with you.